system, right? So I really want to take in consideration because feeling better isn't about fixing everything. It's about shifting your state, right? State of mind, your mood, right? What can we do to, boost that, our mood, our state of mind, right? So regardless if you feel overwhelmed, it's not a solution that, there has to be some type of big change or something significant, right? We got to be able to look at sometimes it's the small moments, right? What are some things that we're able to do to kind of get us that mindfulness or get that, that pleasure, that enjoyment back, right? So in regards to normalizing and reducing some shame, I want us to take into consideration for my first key point is when you're stressed or you're burnt out, joy can feel unimportant or, out of reach. Like, I don't even know if I can even get there, right? I'm just, and we also take into consideration, right, your work life style, right? I remember having a conversation with one of my boys, and he was saying that, for instance, his mom works at a school, right? A lot going on. You're dealing with these kids out here in these schools, a lot of things going on when it comes to that district. However, when the person comes home, the mother, right, she's stressed out, she's burnt out, right, and just doesn't know how to really get back, right? So I really want us to use that as an example because we all going through what we're going through on the back end with our work lifestyle, with family, right? But what are we going to do to maintain our peace of mind, our happiness, right? Our mood. These are really big because at the end of the day, it's like life is what we make it, right? And we either could be happy, joyful, like having a good state of mind, right? Or we can just kind of be like misery, like that company, or you can just kind of be a Debbie Downer, right? So I really want to take into consideration because you want to be kind of, understand what's going on with your personal development, your mindset, your mood, right? You really want to be able to know what's going on with your nervous system in that sense, right? But let's move on, right? So you need to be able to tell yourself to focus on your own responsibilities, what's more meaningful to you, but by ignoring your needs, often leads in you in that sense of that stress, right? So like I said, I really want us to take in consideration to kind of validate yourself, give yourself that permission, be gentle to yourself, correct yourself, right? And do things that are going to be able to help you kind of boost that mood. When it comes to psychoeducation, the nervous system responds to cues safely than, logic. Small positive experiences like warmth, laughter, or calm help, regulate the stress response, right? I also want to take in consideration too is that watching like quick little videos, y'all be on your phone, let's be real. Everybody be watching videos on their phone, right? We're like watching funny videos, for instance, can be able to spike your mood in the sense of like, you're giving yourself that pleasure, that dopamine rush, right? You're laughing, you're giggling, right? But it's just doing something like that. I remember I was watching like a comedian. And that really just, made my day in a sense, right? But like the little things matter in a sense, right? So these moments aren't just, like I said, distractions. They are biological resets, right? This really gives us, like I said, that sense of a better state of mind to kind of get us back to like, it's almost like a refresher in a sense. Regulation doesn't require that intensity.